Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julie and I am the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. Today we are August 9th and it is Monday, just around 7:30. I am sitting in my office, was getting some work done, and the girls are fast asleep. I am so excited to be coming to you again today with a packed full episode. We have some finished objects, we have some works in progress, a brand new cast on. I'm just excited to share with you guys all of the fun knitting. So you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Julia Knitter. I will link everything I talk about down below this video. If you have any questions, definitely put them down below. I always answer them as soon as I possibly can. I am looking at the my acquisitions. I can't wait to share with you guys. There's just so much going on. So it's been about 1 week since the last podcast, and I checked YouTube and was overwhelmed. We hit 3,000 subscribers. Thank you. I am so overwhelmed and just so excited. So that means we're gonna have to do a 3K giveaway. I am going to plan it out. I literally just checked it before this episode started. I started recording and noticed that we hit 3K. So I am going to be planning a fun giveaway for YouTube. If you're a maker of any kind and always want to donate, definitely send me a message and email. I would love to share your makes on the podcast. So never hesitate. Send me an email. I always link it down below. I love to be able to share your small businesses here. Your business is never too small. I always say that because some people say, oh, I don't have this many followers. Doesn't matter. I just love helping you guys out and sharing your beautiful makes with the world. We have a new pattern that is going to be released later this week on August 12th. So let me show that off first. This is a pair of socks that was already done. I collaborated with Deborah of Candy Shop Yarns and designed this brand new sock pattern. I am calling these my Lollipop Socks, and this is coming out on the 12th or the 11th if you are on my newsletter. So that is also linked below. Definitely get on there. You don't want to miss out. And I'm going to have a super duper fun announcement on that newsletter that you don't want to miss. Telling you now, don't want to miss it. So this pattern is featuring 100-gram skein of yarn and two 20-gram minis. Really fun. Super fun lace detail. A lot of my testers said that it was very mindless, very intuitive pattern, and the second one is here, all done. And I think this is in her Candy Crush sock set. Really love it. So if you don't want to miss out on this pattern release or any other pattern release, I always let my newsletter subscribers know first, and they get a coupon code. Also, this is going to be the Patreon pattern of the month. So for my 3 upper levels, you will get this pattern for free for the month of August in Patreon. I also have a super fun announcement for Patreon. So if you have been wanting to join, now is the time, because we are doing our first ever holiday swap. This is going to be a swap where it's not going to be stressful or anything, but it's open right now. It was open August 1st all the way to August 30th, and the applications are open for you to submit and apply for this holiday swap. Now you're like, Julie, just fast forward to what I really want to know. So I will be pairing you up with another Patreon member where you will be swapping a fun holiday package. The only requirement is that you provide 100 grams of yarn. Now this could be mini skeins, this could be a full skein. It also doesn't have to be brand new. It could be from your stash. It could be fun leftover bundle to your partner. Now you do want to make sure though that this is something that your partner is going to like. If they say they don't like browns, don't go putting, a full bouquet or a full skein of brown yarn. You definitely want to make your partner feel special I will be pairing you up in the background, and you can also pick if you want to ship internationally, if you want to ship within your country, doesn't matter. I will be also doing the swaps myself. If there is anybody who wasn't matched up properly or somebody falls through, I will be sending them some packages. And the applications are closing August 30th. So by September 10th, I will be sending out all of the information, who you're going to be swapping with, and then you can exchange information between the two of you. You can decide to make the swap bigger than it is, but I'm just giving you the requirement of 100-gram skein of yarn. Now you can go and have fun and add in maybe a Christmas card or holiday themed card, maybe your favorite family recipe, a family photo of you. It doesn't always have to be something that you purchase. A lot of the thought counts. Maybe fun holiday treat or a chocolate that's local to you that you may think your partner would like. Could be anything. It's just really to be able to have fun, to connect with other knitters. I know a lot of us feel a little isolated during this last year, and this is kind of just a way to bring knitters together for us to connect. And I'm just so overwhelmed and excited about it. So definitely head on over. My Patreon is linked below. You do need to be a Patreon member to be to join in our holiday swap. And if this one is a success, which I really think it will be, we'll be having more of those in the future. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. I'm also doing a monthly Zoom call with my Patreon members. That is brand new. We had our first one. So if you are ever interested in joining over there, definitely head on over. I am just so excited on what Patreon is becoming in YouTube and Instagram. I'm just so thankful for each and every single one of you. If you have any questions, definitely let me know, and I will always try and answer them. So that is it, I think, for the admin things. That holiday swap is really something that is up. We also have a sweater knit along or garment knit along that is happening in our Patreon group. So those are the fun things happening over there. First up, we're going to go through our finished objects. I do have a full finished object, which I did promise on the last podcast that they were going to be done, and they are, and I'm very happy. This is going to be my second pair of socks for the O Basic sock collection. I knit this out of Murray & Company in her Shenanigans colorway with her highlighter as the mini. So it's this fun little colorwork detail and fun speckle as the color. So they are both done. Now, I'm also working right now on the pattern, and it is going to be very unique in the sense that I am actually going to be adding instructions going forward on different types of heels. I'm working with a short row heel at the moment. That is what you are seeing right here. I love a short row heel, a heel flap and gusset, as well as a full afterthought heel. So what I am doing is I am putting a page in the pattern providing you instructions for all 3 different types of heels with all different types of measurements. If you're knitting with worsted, from fingering and then around the worsted. So the 2 types of numbers that I usually give in my patterns, everything is there, fully written out, all of that. So in this collection, you will be getting, it'll be the first, I might release it with this one as well, my little page. I was gonna lie, I was gonna say this was gonna be the first one, but no, I will be including that. So that is something that I will be including in my patterns going forward a lot, is different types of heels. So you will have the heel instruction in the pattern of what I used for that specific pattern, but then it'll say, for a different type of heel, check out page this and this, and you'll have all the instructions there. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but just obviously haven't gotten to it because I've been so busy. But definitely I'm really happy to be able to offer that to you all. Fun little tangent there, but this pair of socks is completely done. I knit it with fingering weight held double on a US 5. I find that that is the gauge that I like. I really like this pair of socks, And this Oh Basic collection is coming out on August 19th, I think. Really, really excited about it. Now, I know I did say that I was going to finish the sweater on this podcast. I was so confident. I told you guys I was going to have everything done, and it was all going to be brand new projects and all of this. I lied. I tried. I really did try. But this weekend, we actually ended up going for an overnight stay at a hotel with the girls, which meant that I needed travel knitting. And knitting a sweater in decreases and making up the math was just not something that I was in the right mindset to do. Now, I did finish the sleeve, and I got my husband to try it on again, and it fits amazing. It fits perfect, and I love it. It really does nice. So I finished the cuff. Guys, one sleeve is completely done. I am so excited. So yes, I still need to pick up for the second sleeve, and I was going to, but then when we started packing and everything, it was getting a little hectic, so I really didn't want to bring a full big sweater on a 2-hour drive. So this one just got put aside. But yes, I finished the sleeve. I was about here on the last podcast and finished all of this plus that pair of socks. I'm going to be picking this up again in a few days. And yes, so I did talk a lot about this sweater on my last podcast, and I apologize if I said anything bad about the sweater. I do wish that I would have gone down a size a little bit, but it does fit the measurements of the pattern. And the sleeve actually right now fits perfectly on my husband. I really do like it. And it's just a really nice, beautiful, comfortable sweater. So I really am happy with the sweater and everything, but I just want to apologize if I ever said anything that was unkind about it. But I really do love it. I'm knitting this out of Knit Pick Stroll Tweed held double. The first color up here is North Sea Heather. The white is Dalmatian, and the last one is Perusian Heather. But yes, I spoke to the designer and told him all about the modifications that I did to the sleeve. I really do like it, and it fits my husband very nicely. So I'm really happy about that. He loves the fit. It's a little bit loose around the body, which is intended in the pattern. So it's really nice. By the next podcast, I'm hoping to have this done because I need to cast on another sweater that I have not cast on yet. And I, as always, have this in my Jenna Rose bag, which was gifted to me by one of my incredible friends. I love it. I find it is absolutely perfect for those big sweater projects. See if I have a skein of Stroll Tweed to share with you guys. No, I don't have any in the ball, but this is the yarn. It is 65% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, 10% Donegal tweed. And they are 231 yards per 50 grams. Really, I love this yarn from Knit Picks. It's incredible, incredible. So really loving how that is turning out. I'm happy that it's fitting. I'm happy the sleeve is working. I'm just happy all around about it. I finished off a portion of a secret project that I'm working on. That was a lot of knitting in the background, so I can't share that just yet. I also had cast on the blush yarns for the next pattern in the Oh Basic collection. I had the idea, we were driving, and I brought it with me, and I thought, you know what, if I have the idea in my head, I'm just going to cast it on and see how it goes. I cast on, I like the idea, I have to rip it all out. I knit about that much, and just because of the fit, it doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right, so I'm going to rip it out and then try it with another size needle. But I don't want to show that just yet because I'm not 100% sure on the design. I'm going to try with another size needle and see how that works. That is my plan for the next day or two, is to be able to sit down, rip it out, recalculate everything, and then by this weekend that pair of socks will be done, which I am super excited about. The next project is a brand new cast on. For the drive, I wanted to knit up a pair of just plain vanilla socks. When we say plain vanilla socks, we just mean that it is knit around, that there's no specific pattern in mind. I am using the measurements for my perfect DK weight socks, but I'm holding fingering weight double on a US 5. So I have this in a fun little drawstring from a homespun house, who is Molly. And I am knitting up her It's Friday, I'm in Love on her soft sock, which is a 75-25, 470 yards. And I cast this on the drive. I didn't knit much this weekend because we were all over the place on our weekend away, but I decided to bring this one because I already had it caked up completely into 2 separate balls in the bag, ready for me to knit. And I thought, well, that's just perfect. I don't have to cake anything. I don't have to get anything ready. I just brought it along with me and decided to cast it on. I really love the speckles. It's like a peachy pink. It's perfect, perfect colors. So yes, so I cast on, and let me show you where I am at. I'm knitting these on my Knit Picks nickel plated on a US 5. These are my interchangeable needles. Absolutely love. If you're looking for interchangeable needle sets, my 2 favorite from Knit Picks are nickel plated and the Prism interchangeable. So nickel plated is a little bit more affordable, and the Prism are like the color coded ones that are really pretty. So depending on your budget. This is where I am at. I decided to do a 2x2 cuff, and I really just knit until I was like, ooh, I'm happy here, and then put in a short row heel. I love how it's knitting up. I think the colors are just absolutely beautiful. And I'm using a little progress keeper. It's a succulents progress keeper from Knit Picks. See that? So yeah, just turn the heel, and now I'm working on the foot. So this is just really a fun project to have around because right now I am working really, I mean, all of my projects right now, the sweater needs my attention. The next O Basic really needs my attention. This is perfect for a round. We went to the park today, and I just brought this because it's just plain knitting. There's no decreases, increases, it is just knit. For me right now with the girls during the day, it is perfect. Now, once I have my sleeves set up and I finish the decreases, then it's going to be smooth sailing because it's just knitting until I get to a certain length. But I kind of just want to pick up the stitches by myself with no the girls all around me and all of that. I want to make sure that it looks perfect. So yes, I absolutely love Molly's yarn. I've shown it off a few times because I just love her colors. I love the way she dyes. And yeah, I'm holding her soft sock double. It creates a DK to worsted weight depending on your gauge. Yeah, really love it. There's no timeline for these, but I would like them done because, well, I think they're pretty and they need to go in a fun little box. I miss having a pair of vanilla socks on my needles. I've been absolutely loving the more heavier weights. I want to stock up on like all the DK weight yarn. And with nylon in it would be like even better. It doesn't need to be, but yeah, I want all the DK weight yarn now. I have enough fingering as I'm like surrounded by a room. But yes, absolutely love this one from Molly. And you guys, that's all that I've been working on. I really focused my attention a lot on finishing up this pair of socks, on finishing up the sleeve for the sweater, finishing up another thing in the background, plus our weekend away. And it's only been 1 week since I podcasted, so I think I did pretty good. I think if we would have stayed here this weekend, it would have been a complete different ball game because we wouldn't be moving and I would have had more time to knit and have my stash with me. But since we were traveling, I didn't want to try to do the math. I get motion sickness in the car, so I can't read a pattern while my husband's driving. I can't look at any of that, so that's why I thought vanilla pattern. Perfect. I don't have to think. I just cast on and go. So I am going to be showing off some acquisitions, things that I got in the mail. Just gonna get readjusted here. I received a box from my incredible friend Nicole of Nicole C. Mendez. She is a incredible dyer who dyes self-striping yarn. I have mentioned her numerous times because I have her clubs. She has a Disney club, a Harry Potter club, and a Yarn of the Month. But then she decided to come out with Halloween colors and fall. And I got a box of it. So Nicole was so sweet. Let me see. I purchased this one from her shop, which is Pumpkin Patch. Absolute perfect colors. And then we were chatting and she sent me a box of all of her 6 brand new Halloween colors. This lady is a wizard in self-striping yarn. Her colors are just amazing, and I always tell you guys, she has free worldwide shipping, so do not worry, go and buy because she ships for free, which I can't believe. She's all the way in Germany and ships for free, which is crazy. So this one, I'm gonna go through all of them. I'm just hugging these babies. This one is Haunted House. And all of these, I think there's one. Yeah, I think she had told me one of them wasn't. But on her soft sock base, which is her 80% virgin wool and 20% nylon, 437 yards. I get asked which base of hers is my favorite, and it is her soft sock, which is a 80-20 blend. This one is, like I said, Haunted House. Really? I mean, come on. She's incredible. This one is Mysterious. This is the only one on her strong sock. Her strong sock is a 75-25. Still really nice, just not as soft as her soft sock. I mean, this one is just beautiful. Then we have Scary. This is one of my favorites. We have Trick or Treat. Like, if this is not Halloween, wow. Oh, I love this one. Boo. Oh, this one. Jack-o'-lantern. Now, Jack-o'-lantern and pumpkin patch are very similar, but they're also very different. Let me show you them side by side. This one's pumpkin patch and this one's jack-o'-lantern. You see the pumpkin patch has more of that green and orange and brown, and this one has more of the yellow orange. Really, really different. I can't pick favorites because I truly love them all. I love them all. Nicole, I need more hands. 1 to hold and then 2 to knit them all up because they are so beautiful. I asked Eric, my husband, to pick the one that he loves the most, and he said that it was either pumpkin patch or jack-o'-lantern. He really loved these two. So I do too. And once I get, oh, I love that one though. That one has to be a pair of socks for me. But then I really love that one. I want to knit them all. I don't think my hands can knit that fast. This is a lot of beautiful yarns. So thank you so much, Nicole. I am just super excited. I am thinking we are doing a fall theme. We're doing a fall knit along in the Patreon group, so I may cast on one of those, but then we're also going to be doing, I'm doing again with Denise, we are going to be doing the 1 week sock knitting challenge. So maybe the first week of September, maybe I could knit pumpkin patch for the 1 week sock haul. The 1 week sock knitting challenge is over on Instagram, and I host it. I've been hosting it for a while now, probably close to 2 years. It is just a fun challenge where we challenge ourselves to knit 1 pair of adult socks within a week. It can be any pattern, any designer, any weight of yarn, anything. You just start it on that Sunday and you finish it by the Saturday. It's really a lot of fun. It's just to encourage. There's no pressure, or if you don't finish, it's really just a competition for yourself rather than competing against others. It's something I started back in March of 2020 when all hell broke loose. I thought that it was a great way for us kind of to take our minds off of things and just focus on our love of knitting. And I've been doing it ever since. And this year, my incredible friend Denise, I asked her if she would love to co-host it with me, which she was so generous and said absolutely. So we are going to be co-hosting that again the first week of September. I think it's August 29th is going to be the day. Make sure you check out my Instagram feed. It's all going to be over there. I will also talk about it more as the date approaches and we get all of those details in place, but you're getting the sneak peek. But I may cast on pumpkin patch. What do you guys think? I might do it. I find self-striping just knits up so fast and is beautiful. So I think I might save this one and do that. So that is it for the thing that arrived in the mail. And yeah, so more about this weekend. We took a drive and decided to do our first ever one night stay at a hotel with our girls. Our girls are 3.5. We have twins. And yeah, it went overall very good. They did absolutely amazing during the day. It was a 2-hour drive, which is the most that we've ever driven with them. They were great in the car. I brought a lot of snacks. I actually made a whole vlog on me setting up everything. Will be available for the Patreon members. Whole vlog on my knitting and us packing and all of that fun stuff. That'll hopefully be on YouTube soon. But yes, we took a drive and decided to stay a night at a hotel. We went to the mall that day. There was a pool where we were at. We were the only people in the pool, which was amazing. So we brought the girls and then it was nighttime. The only problem, Chloe did a little tantrum. I will not lie. It was not perfect. She threw a tantrum saying she was saying fini in French, which is like, I'm done. She kept saying, fini, 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 fini. And we were like, you're fini, like, what are you done? And then we clued in. She's saying, okay, I'm done with my weekend. Let's go home. And we're like, no, we are sleeping here. We paid for this hotel. We are staying. I am not driving 2 hours. But they both, once they fell asleep around 8 o'clock, they were knocked out for the night. Until the next morning, till about 6:20, 6:30 they woke up, but they did absolutely amazing. I don't know if we'll be doing it for a while because me and my husband did not sleep. I don't know if you guys are like us, but if you're at a hotel, you don't sleep. You hear all of these noises and people were closing doors and everything, and it's like every little noise you hear, your brain just automatically wakes up. So we need to recover from that a little bit, but the girls loved it. They had so much fun. We went downstairs in the morning. They had a little Starbucks thing. We got them some blueberry muffins, and then we got our coffees. It was just such a fun weekend, and I took also it off of social media, which was really nice and relaxing, and I do need to do that a little more often. But yes, I think that is all for what we've been up to. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate all of your love and support. And if you like it, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, everybody. And until next time, happy knitting.